Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and this is going to be a brief little review for Green Lantern, the animated series, Episode 9, In Love and War. And of course, that pertains to the old phrase, all's fair in. And this was definitely an above average episode, purely down to the fact that the Star Sapphires played a central role in it. I love how all these, great Green Lantern tropes are being put into play in this series. I mean, the yellow elements, the red lanterns, I think there was a blue lantern in the episode I missed, and how it's all brand new territory, even down to Kilowog's great line, how many different color rings are there? For newer viewers, that's awesome. They're learning stuff. And for someone like me who doesn't know a lot about the Green Lantern universe, I'm learning too. But basically, we start off this episode with Kilowog being really down and out because of the alien woman he left behind in the previous episode, Galia, and Hal is trying to sort of cheer him up and get him back into gear. This scene is interrupted when Aya senses there's this big hulking space creature about to attack them, and it really looks like an ethereal, ghostly creature. We have Razor, Hal, and Kilowog go out to try to fend off the beast, and this is when, they end up needing to be saved, and subsequently the Star Sapphire Queen and her right-hand woman, Gietta, show up on the scene to do just that. They're promptly brought back to the Sapphire homeworld, where we find out these heroines aren't quite as heroic as we at first might have thought. They set to work to try to get into Kilowog and Hal's minds, Kilowog being the one they end up having the most success with at first. They find out about Galia, and a ring is sent to her. She's then brought to this planet made of Star Sapphire and used as bait to get Kilowog away from Hal. Then he's knocked out and put into a form of stasis inside this big pink crystal. Basically, we have Gietta doing the same thing with Hal, although she's much more timid and unsure of what she's doing, and even needs to be, prodded when she asks for help from the Queen to get the job done. And subsequently, it finally does get done. They find out about Carol Ferris, the woman Hal left behind on Earth. She has a ring sent to her, and she's brought just as well. And the very interesting thing is once she's there, she just goes schizo, because apparently the transformation from the power ring has made her believe that, Hal is cheating on her with the Gietta woman and all this stuff. And it's down to basically a sort of selfless love that snaps her out of it again. I know that's kind of cliche, but I thought it worked for the episode. And she ends up teaching something to Gietta, which comes into play toward the end once the, ire and fury of the Queen is raised, and Razor and Aya have to go in and try to save them. And they all end up working as a team, just barely getting out of there, with Gietta sort of sacrificing herself when the creature is summoned back to attack them again. And they just get out of there in the nick of time, which is pretty cool. The most heavy revelation in the episode, I thought, was the fact that Aya's construct is actually the spitting image of Razor's lost love, the woman he loved and Atrocitus killed, and he was not happy about that. So I'm kind of hoping they start the next episode with that argument. I mean, that's some deep stuff right there, and I can't wait to see what happens. But yeah, so this was an exciting episode. Did some things I wasn't expecting, and it was pretty cool overall. So that's going to be pretty much all I'm saying it, and I'll catch you later. Peace.